I'm diving deep into the question of whether expecting happiness can actually make us unhappy, and I'm challenging myself to uncover the truth behind this surprising idea. Happiness is a concept we all strive for, and it's only natural to expect that we deserve to be happy. But what if I told you that our expectations of happiness might be the very thing that's holding us back from truly experiencing it? The common belief is that if we expect to be happy, we'll be more motivated to pursue it, and therefore, we'll actually become happier. It sounds logical, right? We've all heard the phrase "believe you can" and you're halfway there. But what if this expectation is actually setting us up for disappointment and frustration? Think about it, when we expect to be happy, we're essentially setting a standard for ourselves. We're saying, I deserve to be happy, and if I'm not, something's wrong. This creates a sense of entitlement, and suddenly, happiness becomes something we feel we're owed, rather than something we earn or create for ourselves. But here's the paradox: when we expect happiness, we're often more focused on the idea of being happy than the actual experience of happiness. We're so focused on the end goal that we forget to enjoy the journey, and this can lead to a sense of discontentment and dissatisfaction. Let's take a closer look at some psychological studies and real-life examples that illustrate the disconnect between expectation and reality in pursuing happiness. For instance, research has shown that people who win the lottery often experience a short-term spike in happiness, but ultimately return to their pre-winning level of happiness. This is known as the hedonic treadmill. We're always chasing the next high, but never truly satisfied. We see this phenomenon play out in our own lives too. Think about when you've been waiting for a special event or occasion, like a birthday or vacation. You build it up in your mind, expecting it to be the best day ever, only to find that it doesn't quite live up to your expectations. You might even feel a sense of disappointment or letdown, despite having had a decent time. Another example is the concept of social comparison. We compare our lives to others on social media, expecting to be as happy and successful as they seem. But what we're forgetting is that social media is a curated highlight reel, not an accurate representation of real life. These examples illustrate the disconnect between our expectations and reality. We're so focused on the idea of happiness that we're not actually experiencing it. It's like we're constantly chasing a mirage. It looks appealing from a distance, but when we get closer, it disappears. So, what's the solution? How can we break free from this cycle of expectation and disappointment? The answer lies in managing our expectations and focusing on the present moment. When we let go of our preconceived notions of happiness, we can start to appreciate the small joys in life and find contentment in the present. This doesn't mean we should lower our standards or settle for mediocrity. It means we should focus on the journey, rather than the destination. We should cultivate mindfulness, gratitude, and self-awareness, and let happiness be a byproduct of living a fulfilling life. In the end, it's not about expecting happiness, it's about creating an environment where happiness can thrive. It's about embracing the ups and downs, the highs and lows, and finding joy in the everyday moments. So, that's the truth about happiness expectations. I hope this video has given you a new perspective on the pursuit of happiness and encouraged you to rethink your approach. If you've got a personal story or experience related to happiness expectations, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you want to explore more topics like this, be sure to check out my video on the science of happiness and fulfillment. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.